It is the Wrestle Lingus show, ladies and gentlemen. We are back again. I know you guys are all hyped up and excited from watching Dynasty. You guys are thrilled to have spent $50 on that, but I think the majority of our people that listen to this did watch-wrestling.eu or wherever the hell we go to watch it. Because,
one of the various sites.
Maybe I pay respect to buy the big boy. Their Mania. Depending. If they charge $70, I'm doing nothing like this. $50, maybe I will do it. Just because you go, it's their biggest show. I don't want to be fucking busy with an iPad, shit like that. But yeah, it's when I see this kind of a show, and especially, when it comes to this Fakakta Forbidden Door.
Yes.
It might be bring that suit thing on again because I don't want anything to fucking do. Maybe we just ignore that it ever happened.
That's what we pretty much kind of been doing, didn't we? What did we do last year? Did we even do a show? I don't think we did.
Like we had him on to review it.
I know we did. He came on to do one of them, but I can't remember which one it was.
It's always that one though. It's always Forbidden Door because we don't give a fuck about this, and will tell us what happened. Because he has his notes are for that website where he's talking about a fucking top wrist lock. Who the fuck cares? You're like,
nice little match.
You're reading articles and shit. You're like, all right, fucking sit here and go through the fucking. It's like my matches I used to write for fucking high school where you had to write papers, and I used to write matches. That was the best part. I was like, I had a blast. I wrote a match every fucking day. Meanwhile, it was a page long, so if you really went through it. That's a fucking minute match. Like a quick fucking match to be gone. Patreon.com/Lingus Mafia is where you're going to find those exclusive shows, which are our pay-per-view reviews, which we did the Dynasty one where we got to yell and scream about what a piece of garbage we were fucking given. And Tony said, oh, yeah? Well, I'll double down. How about this Dynamite?
No kidding. Oh, my God.
Oh, God. Well, we're going to get to a few things here. All of our socials are at Lingus Mafia. And you might want to check on the feed and see that Miss Lingus 2025 is out. And you want to follow along. The whole entire show is dedicated to the Sweet 64 files and the tournament, and we give the whole result and everything, and the whole fucking spiel is that show. So you might want to check that out. Fausty boy, by the way, you're Faust and I'm Cav. And Faust, if anybody is looking for me on site, I'll be at Raw in Sacramento, and I will be front row with Billy.
Look at that.
Won't be able to miss us, Faust. Look for the guy who's wearing Bears stuff because that'll be me. I won't be wearing wrestling.
Are you guys going to have some anti-SRS signs?
I said, I hope he comes to Raw. I buy him an ice cream. I have a sit down. We get those Dippin' Dots, Faust. That's what we get.
There you go. Ice cream of the future.
There you go.
It was once called.
Yeah, right. I never had them. Never had it. I always want to. I see it at the mall sometimes in the fucking machine. I've never had those though. But it was real interesting, Faust. So I'm supposed to meet him in Sacramento,
right,
to give him his toys. Yes, coming. Which, by the way, actually, that should be here today. His other shipment of toys, to tell you the truth. I think it actually should have been fucking yesterday. Shit, I better take a. It's not here, and he paid a fortune for it to be shipped on time. So I'm supposed to meet him in Sacramento. And it's funny because he goes, I'm going to go to Raw in Sacramento, this and that. And I think he was going to stay there a week instead of LA to make his money last longer before he goes over back to Vegas.
And then realize there's nothing to do in Sacramento?
No, Faust, he doesn't realize that. Guess who told him that? He was going to go to a fucking Kings game. And I go, okay, at least there's one. Boom. Okay, now one. Maybe
light
go
the beam.
Kings,
probably get some tickets cheap for the Kings. Their season's pretty much done. They even got any games left? I probably only got one or two home games left.
You know what? Well, it would have been when he's here because he was like looking for that. Yeah. And so I was like, there ain't nothing there. And he goes, "You've been?" And I go, it's like near me, quote unquote. And he was like, well, how far? And I go, it's 2 hours away from me. The same as if I were to go into San Jose. It's the same amount. I'm triangulated, Faust. I'm into the Middle East. Thank you. Not the Iraq though. No, not that Middle East. So I was like, I'll come drop your stuff off for you, hang out with you for the day, and go home. I don't give a shit. That's fine. And he's like, oh, come to Raw. And I go, you get the free tickets? Sure. I don't care. I'm not buying tickets to go. I don't care anymore, really. You know, I mean, I care not to go though.
Right.
Someone has a free ticket. What if it's not a hassle? I'm fine. Even
$24 AEW ticket, sure.
That kind of thing. And it's like, and now for me, it's more of where I live, so it's harder to travel. That where you're like, if it was San Jose, we would have been going to shows that were there. It's fine, pop the in out. Now I'm like, I'm going 2 hours to fucking do this and that, and so whatever. AEW worked out perfectly because it was work schedule, and I was at my mother's house, all that stuff. Yep. So he's like, he goes, I'm fucking busting somebody's fucking ass about these fucking tickets, and I go, listen, don't fucking go crazy because I don't care. I go, don't feel you need to fucking get these, you know, this going, because it's him and his son too. So he would need 3 tickets, which is weird. It's harder to ask for number. 3.
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm fucking yelling at the, and like, he's a crazy person, because where if someone told me, sorry, we can't accommodate this and we can't do this, my reply is, okay, well, thank you anyway. I'm nice.
Thanks for trying. Appreciate it.
He yells at these people like they owe him.
Yeah. What do they owe him?
Here's what they owe him. I got the full story. It's wild. So he goes to Mania last year, and this is better than the AEW review files, so everyone could listen. He goes to AEW. He goes to Mania last year. There's a fucking giant tent in the pathway of seeing the entrance from where they're sitting. Rock comes out, don't get to see shit. It's fucking in their face. So and I'm sure the ticket says obstructions, you know, it warns you. So he happens to run into not Tony Khan, the good Khan. It's good old Saint Nick. Runs into him with his son, and a lot of it stretches when you are not from whatever area you are in. And I even realized that when it comes to the Bears coming here, you're easily they're more so to talk to you. They're more so to sign for you. They're more so to everything, because they're not swamped by, well, I'm in the city of everybody loving me. Why am I, whatever. So it's like, oh, look, there's a Bears fan here. It's obviously there's a lot, but not as many. So you're more likely for that. And it's the same as, oh, England is here. They flew here for Mania.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of that. And, appreciate you guys coming in. They suck you off. And this, how'd you like the show? And they go, well, we were blocked by this fucking Rock thing. Yeah. And it fucking sucked. And he goes, that's not right. I'm going to make it up to you. And he goes, here's my personal fucking assistant's email. You want a comp ticket, any other play, anything but Mania. I help you out. Oh, thank you so much. And they say, we'll give you 2 shows. So he fucking calls in the favor for this, like Punk. He said, I want my favor. I was going to say. All right. He got his favor.
Oh, Nick Khan knows him a favor.
He goes like this. He goes, yes, Billy. And he puts his hands together for him. So he asks for the tickets. He goes, I would like 3 tickets to this. And the person goes, sorry, we can't accommodate. We can't do it. Thanks for talking to me, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and it's Sacramento, Faust. It's not even like it's in New York or something.
Right. You would think, right? Friends and family section.
Kind of. And he goes, the Drew thing for that, he's on SmackDown, first of all, and you get 2 tickets a person. Apparently, that's the rule with the wrestlers. They get 2. And he takes his wife each time now. So the wife hangs out with him, travels, I guess. So there's 1 ticket available every time. So it's like, well, fuck. So he then drops Nick's name. I was told by Nick Khan that he would do this. This is unacceptable. Like, he starts yelling at them.
Yeah.
This is unacceptable. I was told this. I am horrified by this. All this reply. Thank you for your patience, sir, which I giggle. Fuck it. I'm like screaming at them. I go, guy with 0 patience. And they go, here's 3 front row fucking tickets for you. And I go, holy shit. And so I'm like, I guess I have to go now. So he goes, lunch on me. And I go, yeah, that's fine. I go, these tickets are a fucking fortune if they were actually being paid for. So I'm like,
Yeah, no kidding.
well, and it's earlier because it's California for us. So I could still, drive home and not be at fucking all hours of the fucking night.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right. So I will be at the Go Home Raw show, Faust. And I was like, so what hotel are you going to be in? So I know, I'm going to your hotel to bring your shit or whatever and all that stuff. He doesn't have, like, he travels by the seat of his pants like Kramer. He just goes. And I'm like, you don't have a hotel booked?